Okay, hello and welcome back to my channel. Today what we're going to be making is a masquerade mask, and all you will need is just a few simple things most people have around their house. You need a hot glue gun, and make sure you have lots of glue sticks. I'm using a head, and you will need one of these. And then, as far as decoration, you can add little rhinestones, or you could even use nail polish to paint it. I have a lot of assorted paint colors too, just from other artwork I do, but I thought this looked like a fun project. If I can get the head to stay still. That I wanted to try. So here goes. Alright, so I've got my hot glue gun all heated up, and what I'm going to do is, as you can see, which I hope you can see, I have traced out where I want the eyes, right there. So you want to do that because if you don't, then you could wind up with uneven eyes, and I don't think you want uneven eyes. Okay, so here goes. We're going to go ahead and start applying glue around the eye, and you want it to be, wobbly, so it looks like ice, because you're trying to create the ice queen, and that's the look that you're going for. So I do recommend working on a non-stick surface, and I'm not sure about how long this will take, but we'll see as we go along. So I am just going around here. You want to make sure you have enough around the eyes, because that is your base where your icicles are going to come from. So you really want to make sure that this is good and strong to hold all of that. And when you go around and you start making the icicles, I'd recommend kind of following the eye shape. When you start in the inner corners, it's kind of like an eyelash. And, I do eyelash extensions, so I think of it like that. But you just kind of start, in the corners. You have kind of, shorter lashes. And then as you spread out over the arch of your eyelashes become longer and more pronounced. So we want to mimic that same effect because it's pretty. Okay, so you can see I'm going to keep going along here. Just kind of keep going and attaching the icicles here. You need to make sure they're touching the base. Otherwise, they won't come off with the mask, which you want them on there. And you can see I'm just making different sizes, trying to give them kind of a wobbly icicle shape. Just like when you would see icicles outside the window when you're a kid, and they're awesome. And then you want to bring it back. The design is really up to you, whatever you would like to do. But I thought, what an awesome way to do a quick masquerade mask or Halloween mask. Because who doesn't love an ice queen? So as you can see, I'm just going to keep going around. And as I'm going around here, I hope you can see that I'm mimicking the same pattern that I used above. So the longer pieces are kind of going around the deeper part of the cheekbone, or the longer part of the eyelash. Not quite as long as the top, but there you go. Okay, so I'm liking how that's looking. And now I'm gonna move towards the center, and then I will probably go back and see how I think it's forms. I mean, that's just where your artistic eye comes in. So yeah. And I'm creating icicles across the bridge of the nose. And just trying to create different shapes. And I need to get another glue stick. But I mean, what a simple project and what a simple thing you can do that most of us can do, even if you're not feeling like you're super artsy. You know, I always hear people say that, oh, I'm not that crafty. I can't believe that you made this or that. And, you know, I enjoy it. I love making things. I have since I was a little girl, and you know, I think it's good to still explore that side of yourself and still create. You know, we as people were definitely put on this earth to create, and I enjoy being part of that conversation. Okay, so I started a little bit on the bottom there, and then I am just going to keep bringing this up. Now, this head form is one that I had gotten at Michael's. Used my 50% off coupon, because I love when those come out. I don't care if it's $5, I'll still use it. But always look for their coupons because you can get great deals and get more for your money. Someone like me that's constantly, you know, making art and doing different projects, because I do oil painting, acrylic paintings, and mixed media projects. I do a wide variety of things, and I love trying new things. It's always good to get the most that you can for your money. So the only thing that I would say that I'm concerned about with this particular head is the way that her head is tilted. I did realize that, but I wanted to go ahead and I wanted to do my next tutorial, because sometimes if you don't just go for it in life, then it kind of sits on the back burner, and I didn't want it to be one of those things. I was really happy that I was brave enough to do my first tutorial, so I'd like to keep the momentum going. I think that's important. You know, I didn't want it to be one of those things where I said, oh yeah, I started doing that, but didn't finish. Because that happens a lot in life, you know. Life comes in and things get put on the back burner, and I don't want it to be like that. And also too, I think it's just so nice to share when you know how to do something. I've just seen so many wonderful tutorials on here, and I've always appreciated that. And I thought I would like to pay it forward, so to speak. And whenever I find things interesting, I love trying them. I'm not the type of person that waits to try them. I love to go and get the supplies right away and just do it. So with Halloween coming up, I was just thinking of different things and looking at different things, and I thought that I would try this. So this may have been better with like a mannequin head, because I'm not sure how the glue is going to be when it's dry with the styrofoam head, but maybe next time I will get a different head from somewhere else. Be careful, because you know it takes a little bit of time for the glue to dry. So I think I'm pretty satisfied with it. I'm just going to go over a couple of areas here and get that glue bob off. And I'm just going to create some highlights here and some dimension where the glue dried more flat, because when I paint it, it's going to add that much more texture and, like I said, dimension. And when you're doing icicles, you want it to have dimension. And I'm really excited too to use some of these paints that I have, because I think that they are going to look amazing on this mask. And let me see here. I'm liking how that looks. Can you see how that looks? There we go. And I'm going to start over here, do a little bit. Adding more dimension here. And as you can see, or I hope you could see, I basically went through 2 long glue sticks. So that is really not that much to have a fabulous mask. I don't think so. Okay. I think I might have to add a little bit more glue stick here. And I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more detail right there as I go across. I wasn't sure what I was going to do over the bridge of the nose, but I decided I wanted some detail there. Because, you know, you would have detail there anyway. Okay, so I hope you can see this. I will have to let it dry and then peel it off, and hopefully it will come off okay. But that's it for now. I might do like a second mini video if it does peel off okay, with the painting detail, which I think would be fun to see. One of my favorite parts is painting and adding the highlights and dimension, kind of like makeup artistry, which I also do. So, you know, gotta pay for my art supplies. Okay, well, it looks like it's going to come off okay, just by peeling off that one rogue piece, but it is a lot of glue that has to dry. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below and what you think. And I will come back with the decorative portion of this, and then what we will do is we will just put some holes on the side, and we will get like a thin piece of, you know, probably metallic elastic, and make that our mask. So I'll probably give this to someone, you know, just because I like to share. But it would be fabulous to wear. But I don't know, I was thinking about doing Corpse Bride or some makeup like that for Halloween. Then also too, I was thinking about taking my antlers that I had made and taking my deer game to the next level. So I don't know, we'll see what I have time for, because I have a lot of projects going on. But okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope that you can see how this is going to come out just by the glimmer and the light. And then you will come back and see that all finished up with paint. Bye!